People don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My Coinbase the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying on my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash registers ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
I gotta get this money on. What's good? What's happening? What's up, y'all? We back. We got a couple updates this evening for y'all to go over. Just a few articles. So I'm actually we'll start off with this. Let's talk about Solana real quick and the Trust Wallet. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're just gonna get right into it, y'all. All right, so we got Solana. So why Solana's crypto casino changed hands from meme coins to prediction markets? Oh, I can't hear you, D. You on mute or something?
My bad. Yeah, I was on mute. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So these prediction markets, man, Kalshi, Poly Market, fam, like this is continuing to ramp up, and people are giving way less of a F about meme coins and more so about these prediction markets. So Solana meme coin volume fell 13.9 billion, so almost $14 billion in November, is lowest since February of 2024, and is down 60% from July. At the same time, prediction markets had record months. Poly Market had $3.7 billion and Kalshi $4.25 billion. So now about 57% of Solana's meme coin volume, right, is pretty much the combined what these prediction markets did. So this looks like capital rotating rather than fleeing. So the meme coin volume faded steadily, and then the prediction market surged. So it seemed like the money from all these meme coins went into these prediction markets. So why the rotation happened? Because meme coin rewards momentum and social positioning, right? And prediction markets reward informational edge. So the turnout models, the macro geopolitics, etc. And then the traders, they chase where it's perceived a reputable edge, not just hype cycles. So, and I remember you was talking about earlier about like meme coins, becoming less and less of a thing because of the institutions. I still feel like a lot of institutions are definitely in meme coins for sure, but we don't know which ones. So, you still playing Russian roulette with that.
Yeah.
Unless you got some insider information. But Vitalik calls prediction markets information infrastructure, and then they turn dispersed knowledge into probabilities that others can use. So as AI models plug into event contracts, spreads can tighten, liquidity can grow, and this will signal quality improvements, and which is a positive feedback loop from meme coins lack, right? And then legitimization moments. So Poly Market adds odds integrated into Google search. So their odds are integrated into searching, when you go on Google and stuff like that. And Poly Market also outpaced media calls on the US election, showing crowd aggregation can beat TV desk. And then what the numbers say is Solana meme coins peaked at 169.5 billion in January. Then it had this crazy steadily decline from 34 billion in July, 29 billion in August, 19 billion in September, 16 billion in October, and like I said, about 14 billion in November. And then prediction markets kept ramping up during that time. 1.8 billion in July, 1.9 in August, 4.1 in September, 7.4 in August, and 8 billion in November. So the ratio of prediction markets to meme coins jumped 10% to 57% in just a few months. So that money is rotated out of meme coins into prediction markets through and through.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this plays out in a couple years. That's all I'm gonna say. That's very interesting.
Listen, put a one in the chat if you've been messing with Kalshi or Poly Market. I want to see who's been messing around with that shit.
Cause it's almost like they rather people gamble,
Yeah,
place bets, than get into investing. So they're trying to wing everybody away from investing because everybody been investing. Because gambling is quick money. It's like whenever the results is in, you get paid. Investing, it's uncertain. You don't know when you're gonna get paid. So I feel like they are trying to get people into gambling and and they're taking advantage of instant gratification because they know humans love instant gratification. These people study human psychology.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see where the world will be when it comes to this prediction markets and all this stuff in a couple of years. It's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
It's actually scary to think about.
Robert said, "I need that to come over to the XRPL." Yeah, I hear you. Listen, it's coming. It's coming. Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
All right, we got this Trust Wallet article. So Trust Wallet becomes first major Web3 wallet with native prediction markets.
Yeah. I wanted to go over this one too, since I went over that one. So Trust Wallet. I do have a Trust Wallet. I know, some of you guys, maybe your first wallet was Trust Wallet, because that was like one of the first hot wallets I think I even got. So Trust Wallet rolled out a predictions tab inside the app so users can trade event outcomes. So yes, no, multi-outcome, like without leaving their self-custodial wallet. So their first live partner is Myriad. And next up, they got integrations with Polymarket and Kalshi, multi-chain, subject to each platform's rules. So why this matters is because it's a one-stop interface. So browse markets like politics, crypto, sports, macro culture, place trades, and track resolution directly within the wallet. So you don't even got to leave your Trust Wallet to make a bet now. And then fewer hops. So no more jumping across dApps and websites, which lowers friction and can improve execution speed. And then seeing multiple venues under one UI can make cross-platform price discrepancies easier to spot. Because you'll see the prices in real time under the same platform. And then access and restrictions. So not everyone will see it. Availability but depends on your jurisdiction, each market's compliance policy, KYC, and then the chain and the asset that support per venue. So we'll see what Polymarket and Kalshi does later on with Trust Wallet. And how it works is in the swaps page, you open predictions, and then you pick a market and an outcome, yes or no, and then you confirm the trade on the supported chain, and then Trust Wallet shows your position and later the resolution and payout status. Damn, fam, Joker's about to go crazy, especially when the markets start going up. They about to start betting all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's just gonna be in their wallet, and then it's gonna be like, hey, bet on this. And they're gonna be like, hell, why not? I got thousands of dollars now. I got millions of dollars now. So that, listen, don't go crazy, fam. Don't go crazy, because it's gonna be, the options are gonna be there. So prediction markets are surging, obviously, because Polymarket volumes hit record and gain mainstream data distribution, like on Google Finance and Yahoo Finance. And then Kalshi posted a multi-billion monthly volume and operates under the US CFTC regulated framework for eligible users. So the trade information versus the pure price momentum, industry expects AI and quant users to deepen liquidity over time. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This is gonna ramp up even more and more. Trust Wallet just turned this shit into a whole nother thing. And
this is crazy.
It is. The more I read about this shit, that it's interesting as hell, though. It's interesting as hell. So, I don't know how many of y'all be messing around with these prediction markets, but it's gonna become more mainstream. I see it becoming more mainstream. And it's gonna help Web3 in the mix of that too.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what those markets are in a couple of years. I think it's gonna be a lot of money over there. So we got Canary Capital.
Hey, Auntie. Oh yeah. Oh, you got your niece on here.
Yeah, I think that's Gabby. But yeah, Canary Capital confirms assets included upcoming American-made crypto ETF. So let's talk about this real quick with Canary Capital.
Canary.
So Canary Capital recently submitted an amended SEC filing for MRCA. According to that amendment, the ETF would include major tokens such as Bitcoin, Chainlink, XRP, and Solana, among others. So the fund is structured as a spot and not a derivatives or future product. So meaning it holds the actual underlying crypto assets in regulated U.S. custody, aimed at offering clean on-chain exposure via conventional ETF wrapper. So, according to public filings, MRCA will track a designated index, made in USA blockchain index, which is supposed to include only tokens that meet certain criteria, created, mined, or primarily operated in the US. So, the inclusion of BTC, Link, XRP, Sol, etc., in this amended filing suggests the made in America definition may be broad. Assets not literally developed in the U.S. but globally recognized, possibly with certain U.S.-based operational or infrastructural footprint. So yeah, this is pretty cool to hear from Canary Capital. So we
Right.
got just more trade fi and getting mixed in with these digital assets. So yeah, MRCA. I think this is a pivotal institutional on ramp for crypto beyond just Bitcoin. So it does reflect a maturing digital asset ecosystem, one where compliance, regulation, custody matter as much as tokenomics. So yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all with Canary Capital. And them being included. Yeah, they confirmed that their assets are included in the upcoming American-made crypto ETF.
Okay. Okay. Nah, they getting it popping. They getting it
Money,
popping.
more money on flooding in. 2026 gonna 2026 gonna be crazy. I mean, sorry,
Yeah. Ho-
2026.
hope y'all getting ready, fam. Hope y'all getting ready because that shit is it's gonna generate a lot of steam and a lot of capital for those that position or continue to position themselves, fam. Telling you.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we got Kraken. So Kraken acquires RWA tokenization platform Backed Finance. So Kraken has acquired Backed Finance, absorbing its X stocks tokenization platform that enables trading of Wall Street equities as digital tokens. So
Mm,
Kraken, whatever y'all calling it, Kraken is acquiring Backed Finance, absorbing its RWA tokenization business, including X stock. So X stock issues blockchain-based tokens that represent real-world equities and ETFs, shares of major public companies on various blockchains. The tokenized stocks are one-to-one backed by the underlying equities. So, in other words, each X stock token corresponds to a real share. So, according to the public announcement, X stocks already offer exposure to more than 60 equities ETF products. So
mm,
trading of these tokenized equities can be done 24/7 on chain or
mm,
through exchanges outside traditional stock market hours or limitation. So Kraken now owns a fully built bridge between traditional equities and blockchain, allowing real world shares to be represented and transferred as tokens on chain. So yeah,
I mean, that's
again.
DeFi, fam. That's DeFi. Cause back finance, I think they ain't they in like Netherlands or Switzerland or some shit like that, and they operate in the DeFi space.
Listen, man, I told y'all look into Kraken for also wealth management strategies as well. I would not sleep on
Yeah,
that. They're gonna end up being a bank here soon, so get ready for that. I'm calling
yeah,
it.
yeah. Kraken is yeah.
Kraken,
They're
most of
not
these
gonna,
exchanges that's gonna stick around gonna end up being banks.
they,
Kraken is one of them
they in the top five. They in the top five.
for sure, for sure. Shout out to Kraken. So yeah, what else? Am I missing an article from you? For you?
I think it was the. Oh yeah, yeah. The shoot. The everything you need to know for Bitcoin. Jerome Powell. The Jerome
Got you,
Powell joint.
got you. Yeah, I got you right here. Okay. So yeah, we can go over that one. Everything you need to know for Bitcoin and crypto ahead of Jerome Powell's upcoming FOMC meeting.
Yeah. Because you know your boy Romy Rome, he talked last night. I don't know how long he talked for, but whatever. So Jerome, hold up, let me go to my notes. So Jerome, pretty much, the market's priced in an 87% chance of a December rate cut going into Powell's December 2nd remarks, and then Bitcoin closed November 90K, which is down 20% from its October peak of 126K. Right? And then liquidity is thin and positioning and compressed. So what the market wants from Powell. So number one, the December cut or pause. So the Fed has cut twice in September and October, and so the futures want a third in December. Reports suggest an unusually divided FOMC. So multiple things are possible if they cut again. So inflation versus growth framing. Disinflation is on track. Growth slowing but manageable. That's risk on. And then inflation sticky, caution warranted, tighter curve equals risk off. And then the path beyond December. So QT, quantitative tightening runoff, ended yesterday, right? And will Powell signal more easing into 2026, or is it a one and done? And then Bank of America now expects a December cut plus two more mid 2026. A confirmation would extend the easing narrative. So how the Fed signals map to Bitcoin. So they say the rates in the real yield channels, they talk about the surprise easing, the lower 2-year real yields, the risk bid, and the ETF inflows equals Bitcoin going up. And then the surprise tightening, 2-year yields and the risk off ETO outflows, Bitcoin go down. The balance sheet liquidity. So ending QT supports a friendlier liquidity regime, is good for crypto. And then hinting QT will resume later is a headwind. And then policy uncertainty. So a united, confident Powell reduces volatility. Mixed dissident heavy signaling increases chop and headline sensitivity. And then they talk about just the possibilities. So into the meeting, we'll see what happens. The bottom line here is that Powell's tone on December 2nd is the last clear macro cue before the FOMC. The levers are straightforward. So we'll see what happens. Neutral will keep crypto in a choppy state, but we'll see what he says. We'll see what he says. We'll see what the government does. We'll see what these guys do. I feel something brewing though. I feel something brewing. Something got to happen. Something got to give at some point.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We can't just be in this. We can't just be in the middle of the road forever. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
We gotta come to the. We can't just keep kicking the can until ain't gonna be no more road to make, fam. You're gonna run out of supplies at some point.
Nah, they can't keep doing this right here though. People gonna lose it. So buckle up for sure.
But I get it. We've been doing this shit for a very long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
see what's going on though. We see what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we just got a SUI article. So SUI dipped pretty low compared to its all-time high. That was a hell of an opportunity. Still is a hell of an opportunity over there with SUI. Because if you zoom out on SUI's chart, SUI was over $5 at a point in time, guys. SUI is $1.64 right now. It's up 21%. So that's what we get ready to talk about, because SUI says here SUI token surges 21% following Coinbase New York listing approval. So let's talk about it. Yeah. Let me pull this up.
New York.
So SUI token surges. So we're up 21%. So as of December 2nd, 2025, SUI surged roughly 21% in price after Coinbase announced that SUI trading was now available to New York residents via its web and mobile platforms. This rally came even though SUI underwent a large token unlock of about $86.86 million worth of SUI, an event that normally adds selling pressure. So the Coinbase NYC listing effect seems to have triggered real buying pressure. So people in New York was waiting on SUI, gang. So the volume spiked. SUI broke above technical resistance, and momentum indicators suggest accumulation rather than a short-term pump. So in short, access plus legitimacy equals renewed demand. So overcoming what might have been supply-driven weakness. So yeah, SUI on fire. I ain't gonna lie, but it's still a hell of an opportunity because, like I said, if you zoom out on SUI, it was. Let me see. Let me zoom out real quick. I'm gonna share my screen right here. So if you zoom out just maybe like a year, you can see the price point. So as you can see, it went to about $5.30 right here. $5.30, and this was January 4th, 2025. This was earlier this year. Okay, so $5.30, $1.63 right now. So that's a lot of room to make some money when we already know it can go to $5.30. So we got hella leverage here, in my opinion. But do your homework on SUI. I think it's a pretty cool asset. I think it's an asset that people sleeping on. But it's like it's one of those, if you know, you're gonna get lucky and make some money on the run up. But SUI is one of those assets that I feel like is gonna do very well in like 2028, 2029. It's gonna be one of those assets people wish they had just got and tucked away in their cold wallet to make some money real quick. Cause SUI gonna be one of them ones for sure. That blockchain is immaculate. Shout out to Robbie for putting us on, our SUI ambassador over there.
Definitive. shout out to Robbie over there, fam.
Peace. Yeah, they don't work on SUI for sure. But damn, New York, man, them New Yorkers, they hopped on that game because of 21% increase from one city. That's how you know it's money in New York.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. Damn. I mean, it's crazy, fam. It's crazy. Like them New Yorkers gonna be sick once they don't understand. Like, damn. And I'm just saying, they're gonna be sick once they understand. Like, damn, they could have been in.
They could have been in, but they state was making it harder for them. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. So but yeah, that was pretty much all the updates that we had, y'all, for this evening. So yeah, if anything else comes out, we'll be back on later. If not, we'll see y'all tomorrow. But yeah, make sure y'all hop on hop in this metaverse class, this gaming class that we're doing on December 13th and 14th. Make sure you hop in the Patreon. If you're not in the Patreon, to get that DeFi education. For those that just want to be a part of BlockNation, join the Telegram. The link for that, all of that's in the bio in the description. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in with us. Other than that, gang, we'll see y'all next time. We got some updates.
All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all be easy.
All right, peace.